mind, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world was sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, but doing the right thing. I couldn't lie, couldn't lie, couldn't lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel like lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that
Welcome to another American River College Athletics broadcast. Coming to you live from beautiful campus of American River College in Sacramento, California. Today's game is sponsored by United Rentals, Ace Body and Towing, the Lincoln Potters Baseball Club, Grateful Bread, Super Taco, and Taylor Builders. To get you ready for today's matchup, let's send it up to the booth.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to American River College on the campus, American River College softball. We're on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. Becky Russ Field is actually where we are for this matchup between the Beavers and the Sac City College Panthers. I'm Mark the Phantom Lowe. That's Riley the engineer over there. Matt Pearson back from his trip around the world looking for Eagles fans. He is back behind the mic for the PA duties. And J-Dog is joining us. Jennifer is on the scoreboard and coming over from baseball. I think she can make the transition. We'll see how she does, but we've got a real good one today. Actually, we've got two real good ones. It's a doubleheader between the American River College Beavers, ranked 14th in the state at 18-12-1, 11-5 in conference play. They are hosting Sac City, ranked number 19 in the state. They are 22-10 on the year and 9-7 in conference play. The Beavers and the Panthers played back on March 11th. The Beavers on the road at Sac City took that one behind Felicia Lipinski 5-1. Lipinski back out on the mound today for the Beavers, who are fresh off a doubleheader sweep of San Joaquin Delta last weekend. They did play an out-of-conference game against the sixth-ranked team in the state, Yuba College, on Tuesday, and Yuba won that one in extra innings by a score of 3-2. Felicia Lipinski on the mound for the Beavers. She'll face the Panthers, starting off with Jenna Potter, Chloe Kimbrell, and Ava Sagoon, the first three. Kayla Gerber batting fourth, and Larissa Banks, Isabella Rohel, Lily Lopez, Juliana McLean, and Elise McCartney. First pitch is grounded foul down the third baseline. Corey Allman, the right-hander, is on the mound for Sac City today. She sports a record of 14 wins and 6 losses. The Beavers' Felicia Lipinski at 14-7 with an ERA of 2.94, 138 strikeouts and 38 base on balls in 145 innings, and we have a perfect day for softball out here. We've got a great crowd checking it out, still filing in here to our noon start. That one is outside for a ball. 1-1 on Jenna Potter, hitting at .319. She is out of Vacaville High School, the Bulldogs down in Vacaville, California. No home runs, a dozen runs batted in, 26 runs scored for Jenna. She pops that one over the screen. Almost, Matt Pearson's back for 3 pitches. Almost got himself a foul ball, and to his credit, he pretended he was going to make a try and try to catch it. He is full of energy, hasn't worked in a long time. Line drive foul down the left field line, not by much. Matt was around the eastern seaboard checking out all kinds of ports of call. Did you go to Baltimore? Georgia, that's eastern, isn't it? That's the only place you went? I thought you went to a bunch of places.
Atlanta and Savannah is where I was.
Savannah. And did you go to Braves game?
2 Braves Phillies games. Phillies won
Oh, that's right. You're a Phillies fan. I forgot. I was so wrapped up in the Saquon Barkley thing. 1-2 pitches. Squirted out toward first. Knocked down by the first baseman. Flipped to Kayla Adams on the bag. What a play. At first base by Jennifer Wiley and at second base by Kayla Adams, who covered and took the toss for the first out. Chloe Kimbrell comes to the plate for the Panthers. Let's look at the defense for the Beavers. Jill Theodoro is out in left field. It's Kai Williamson center. It's Kaylee Hunt over in right. Lindsay Paredes at third. Savannah Haynes at short. We mentioned Adams at second and Wiley at first. Maddie Demon is behind the plate. And Felicia Lipinski on the mound. Kimbrell bunts it right in front of the plate. Lipinski is on it, guns it to Adams, and gets her at first base. What a play. Again by Kayla Adams, who had to reach over the runner to grab that one. Lipinski off the mound quickly. And she gets Kimbrell by a step at first base, maybe half. Ava Sagoon will be the hitter. 333 on the season with 18 runs batted in for Ava. She's out at West High School down in Tracy, California. And she has a count of no balls and 1 strike. Little squibber down the third baseline. It's foul, and it will fall to the ground. I want to say harmlessly, but that's not really the right word. It doesn't matter. I mean, if people go pick it up, we'll do it again. So if a ball falls foul in the woods, does anybody notice? I don't know. It's early. It's only noon. It's an early start, a doubleheader here between these two teams. And there's a grounder foul down the third baseline. 14 against 19. Beavers just 3 games on their regular season schedule after today. Tuesday they'll be at Folsom Lake, and then next Friday we'll be back here for a doubleheader when they take on the Sierra College Wolverines. Another ground ball foul by Sagoon. As for Sac City, they're going to be on the road taking on Merced in a doubleheader. That'll be out of conference, of course. Then back on the 19th, they will take a doubleheader against Folsom Lake College, and then they conclude their regular season on the 22nd. That will be at Sierra College. 1-2 pitches popped up. That's playable for Wiley at first base in foul territory. It's a good inning for Lipinski in the defense. We go to the bottom of inning number 1. Panthers nothing. Beavers coming to bat.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off speeder. Bruno strikes out the side. Potters get the win 8-5. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kidder. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought. And
Bottom of the first from Becky Resfield. Mark DeFanimo here with you, along with Riley the engineer, J-Dog on the scoreboard, and Matt Pearson back from Georgia, who is down there checking out, I guess, his southern roots or something. I don't know what he was actually doing there. But he is back in rare form, and we are ready for the bottom of the first. It'll be Felicia Lipinski, Jennifer Wiley, and Kayla Adams for the Beavers, as Lipinski comes off the mound and leads off at a .371 average. She lifts that foul down the third baseline. Riley, can we go ahead and put that lineup on there? I know you did the work. Basically, Maddie Devon batting in the cleanup spot. Lindsay Paredes, who's been hot all season, she's in the 6th spot. Then Sue Sag, our DP today. Jill Theodoro batting 9th. Kai Williams is her flex. And Addie Susag will be batting in her spot. Kai out in center field, but Lipinski with an 0-1 count against Corey Allman. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Allman. She is very impressive, 14-6 with an ERA of 1.98. So a very, very good season so far for Allman. 88 strikeouts and 28 walks, and she has thrown 123 2/3 innings for the Panthers. 0-2 to Lipinski. Popped up out of play. Corey is out of River Valley High up in Yuba City. I believe, Riley, they are the Falcons. It's the second high school in Yuba City. I think they're the Falcons. You can check that if you want. River Valley Falcons, are they the Falcons? Matt? No, that's Yuba. That's outside. Yuba's the Honkers. Yuba City's the Honkers. River Valley, I think, is the Falcons. You can look it up, or you can go back to Georgia. Whatever you want to do. Just quit bothering me. I'm trying to do my job, okay? We had the auditors up here before the game, and they were writing stuff down. I didn't like the looks of it. So please get off my case. Penske pops that one foul out of play. I mean, you had some replacements and took care of the job for you. It was a different energy. It was different, okay? It was like I had to try to learn how to get along with somebody else, and I didn't like it, Riley, to be honest. That one just misses outside. Almond thought she had strike three, and so did the rest of the Panther infield, but it will be 2 balls and 2 strikes, and Riley gets to do his first 2-2. Richard Nixon. I'm sorry if people don't understand that reference, but Riley's in love with it, so we have to go with it. He doesn't know the backstory, and I don't think I'm going to tell him because they don't teach that to kids these days. 2-2, and it's lifted foul down the left field line out of play. That's a high fastball that Penske didn't get around, but you hit it quite a fur piece down there to left field. Sorry about the fur piece thing. It's just like they have the playlist going before the game, and it's all country music. So I get into that, genre, Riley. I know you don't. You're a big EDM guy. You like the dance pop and all that stuff, the Euro pop. But I'm kind of the country kind of guy. Lipinski lifts that one out into short center field. Coming on is Rohel. Isabella Rohel in center field left center makes the catch for the first out. We'll take a look at the defense for the Panthers. Lily Lopez is in left, as we said. Rohel in center. Elise McCartney is in right. It's Garber at third, Banks at short, Potter at second, Sagoon at first. Behind the plate is Chloe Kimbrell and Corey Allman on the mound, and she'll face now Jennifer Wiley, the freshman from Union Mine, hitting at .354. With a pair of home runs, 19 runs batted in, 27 runs scored on the season for the left-hand hitting first baseman. She'll take that one just a little bit outside for a ball. 1-0. Well, Kimbrell moving outside to get that one. It hit the target perfectly, but she was set up outside. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Crowd continuing to file in what promises to be a really good pair of ball games here at Becky Russ Field. Wiley takes outside again, except that time it's called a strike, so it's 1-1. Did that sound editorial to you, Riley? Okay, because I thought it was the same place, and it was, I just try to talk to Riley to keep him interested in the game so that he can send you the great pictures that he has. Sometimes he just doesn't pay attention, and the screen goes dark. 1-1 is outside, 2-1. So it's quite the crew. The Fab Four up here with Riley, J-Dog, and Matt back. Well, Riley and J-Dog anyway. It's not the dream team. No. It's the nightmare crew, okay? No. Swing and a miss by Wiley. It's 2-2. The dream team is made up of all-time greats. We are us, okay? Riley, you may be the greatest engineer of all time. It's possible. You're still young in your career, though, see? Riley fouls that one off, spoils it back, and almost hits 2 cameras, which are below our camera. So that one camera, Riley, is that camera camouflage, or what's the deal on that? Is that an umbrella to keep it from the heat? That's genius, my friend. That guy looks like he just came from the camping grounds. I like that. That's awesome. That's lifted foul out of play. Except the guy who's look out, heads up. Oh, we almost. Is she okay? When you got a tasty treat, you don't really pay attention to a foul ball coming after you. You're just like, that's not going to hit me. What's the odds it'll hit me while I'm eating my tasty treat? I was going to say the guy with the umbrella that's camouflage looks like he just came from seeing the Grateful Dead at the Sphere. So he is dialed in today. It's a crowd out here. 2-2 on Wiley. That is foul, and look out, she's moved out of play as that one hits one of the carts down there. Coach Heather's going to take care of business. I like Coach Heather because she noticed I had a haircut. Nobody else said anything. So that's okay. And she's the water polo coach, so everybody's hair is always wet when she's talking to him, so she doesn't really notice that stuff that much. But she was in on the heater today, too. Everybody's into it today, except J-Dog. She's kind of mellow. She had a tough day. High fly ball. Rohel comes in left center field, shades her eyes, and she'll make her second catch of the inning. 2 outs, and Kayla Adams will be the hitter. Yeah, because J-Dog, you go on Fridays is when she has her field trips for her horticulture, how to grow stuff class, investigate the dirt. And so it's a full day. She was telling me the other day, it's a full day. You get up really early, come home really late. And then today was I don't even want to get into what happened today with J-Dog. Adams at .416, the sophomore out of Rockland High School, with 7 home runs on the season. It's a ground ball down the third baseline. That is foul. Garber with a try, but she had foul down the third baseline. It is 0-1 on Kayla Adams. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Beavers and the Panthers, 2 top 20 teams in the state of California. Probably top 8 teams or top 10 teams in the Northern California. Top 12 for sure. Playoffs looming in a couple of weeks. 0-1 on Kayla Adams. Takes that fastball on the inside corner. Good location by Corey Allman. 0-2. Maddie Demon to follow. Adams with 7 home runs, 30 runs batted in on the campaign. Fouls that one off. They wanted that one outside. Didn't quite get it as far outside as catcher Chloe Kimbrell was calling for, but Adams only able to spoil it and stay alive at 0-2. Outfield, straightaway and deep. That one is well outside. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Kayla Adams. Lipinski flied to center, so did Wiley. The Panthers went 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. So it's Allman against Lipinski, a battle of 14-game winners here as we wind down the regular season for the Big 8 Conference. Adams hits it high to left field. Didn't get all of it. Lopez goes back, shields her eyes. She'll make the catch in medium deep left field for the third out. So 3 fly balls for the Beavers. We go to the second inning. No score.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Welcome back. It is the top of inning number 2. Kayla Garber will lead us off here for the Panthers. She's followed by Larissa Banks and Isabella Rohel. 4, 5, and 6 for Sac City. Garber hitting at a very impressive .412 on the year. A home run 25, driven in 18 scored. She's out of St. Francis High School. Ground ball out towards shortstop. Big hop for Haynes. She knocks it down, picks it up across the diamond, and got her at first base. Savannah Haynes sticking with that one. A hard hit ball by Garber, and she gets her by a half step at first base. Jennifer Wiley over there at first with the put out. Her first actually, or second. She's got a pop up. There were two earlier ground outs, but she didn't get either of the put outs. It was Kayla Adams coming in from second. So here's Larissa Banks. 245 on the year for Larissa. Out of Rosemont High. Watches that one sail high. She has a home run, and she's driven in 19, scored 10. She is at shortstop for the Panthers, who are coached by, I've got it right here, Megan Camellis. That is outside, so Megan Camellis. Rich Moore, Julie Peterson, Sherry Trujillo, Patty Swimley, and Bella Munoz assisting. For the Beavers, it's Lisa Delgado, your head coach. Your co-head coach is Felix Mitchell. Cynthia Ozick Vera is an assistant coach, and also Bree Romero is over there as well, a pitcher from years gone by, a tremendous pitcher for the Beavers, lending her expertise to the situation. 2 balls now and 1 strike on Larissa Banks with Isabella Rohel on deck. That's chopped foul off Banks at the plate. They're wearing number 7 for the Panthers, who have the gray uniforms and the gold and maroon. Would you call that maroon? Burgundy? What would you call that, Riley? I really like that. It's a really, what would you call it? You always want to say wine red for everything that's red, but I like that combination. Beavers wearing all white with the red and blue, so they're looking good. That's a check swing. That is ball 4. On a 2-2 count, which is interesting. Oh, no, it was 3-2. That was my bad. Beavers thought they had the strikeout. Banks thought she had the base on balls, and in this case, Banks is correct. She'll be at first base with 1 out. Here's Isabella Rohel. 307 hitter. She'll take a strike, 0-1. Isabella from River City High in West Sacramento, California. Looks like some gloves thrown out here. 0-1 on Rohel. Lily Lopez, the left fielder, on deck. Foul out of play over our heads. 0-2 now. Over my head, it's Fleetwood Mac. The album before Rumors, so it doesn't get as much attention as the songs from Rumors, but it's a pretty good one too. It's just the Fleetwood Mac. Pop up second base, Adams going out. She has make the catch. Nice play back to first. Nice play by Adams. Double play, Beavers. She guns it back on a hop, handled by Wiley, and the Beavers turn the double play to end the top of inning number 2. We go to the bottom of inning number 2 still. Beavers nothing, Panthers nothing.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Miller.
And we'd like to invite you to come see all that Miller's Ace Hardware has to offer and to give our happy and helpful staff a chance to earn your business.
Whatever project you're working on, from lawn and garden to home repairs, you'll find everything you need at the new Miller's Ace Hardware. Power tools from the best name brands, and one of the largest selections of barbecues and barbecue accessories featuring brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg. And if you're looking to freshen things up, visit the paint studio featuring Clark and Kensington, Benjamin Moore, and Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines. Miller's Ace Hardware, where customer and community service meet. Located on the corner of Madison and Fair Oaks, behind the Ferrari building.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
Bottom of inning number 2 from Becky Ruspiel. It'll be Maddie Demon, Kaylee Hunt, and Lindsay Paredes for the Beavers against Corey Allman, who got 3 fly balls to go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the first. Maddie at 338 on the year. At Rio Americano High School. She takes a good-looking pitch, and that's why it was called a strike, so it's 0-1. No home runs, a dozen driven in, a dozen scored for Maddie Demon. She's behind the plate for the Beavers in this one. 0-1 pitch, fouls it off, inside pitch. 0-2 quickly here. Maddie's also played first base. She's played some outfield for the Beavers. The Beavers play multiple positions, which is good, especially when you're not carrying a lot of players on your roster. Demon takes outside for a ball. Close pitch. Outside, 1-2. Kaylee Hunt, the right fielder, on deck. People still filing in for this one. Out here, Becky Russfield. Demon fouls that one out. Back to the screen, another outside corner pitch. Panthers have 3 pitchers who have all seen action. Almond by far the most innings-wise with 123, but they have another couple who've thrown over 45 innings. Outside for a ball, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, Mr. Nixon. I mean, Mr. Riley. You are not a crook. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Starting off the bottom of inning number 2 here. Maddie takes high, 3-2. Corey Ullman just 28 walks in 123 and 2/3 innings, makes that 124 and 2/3 innings now. So very stingy with the base on balls for the right-hander. Out of River Valley, who are the Falcons, by the way. 3-2 pitches. Just got a piece of that one, fouled it back to the screen. Looked it up and everything. Corey, a sophomore. Outfield a little bit around to the right. Rohel in right center field for Demon. So there's a big hole in left center. Hits it down the right field line. It's foul. It'll get into the bullpen. Watch out in there. There was some activity in the bullpen. So anybody getting hit by a wayward foul ball. But Maddie Demon will come back and do it again to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Beavers just 3 conference games after this. Tuesday they'll visit Folsom Lake, and then we're back here on Friday for a doubleheader starting at noon, right here on these same channels, YouTube channels, Stones Broadcast Networks, and ARC Athletics for a doubleheader against Sierra. Demon swings at what might have been ball 4, but she's taking no chances, fouls it off back over our head again. So once again, it's 3 balls and 2 strikes on Maddie Demon. Kaylee Hunt waiting kind of patiently on deck. This is taking a long time. She takes call, strike 3. Looking at a different spot probably because that one was in there. Beautiful pitch by Almond. She gets her first strikeout, her 89th of the season, and that'll bring up Kaylee Hunt. Kaylee out of Bella Vista, 273 on the year. She has 12 RBI, 22 runs scored. Another freshman batting from the left side. She takes a strike, 0-1. Lindsay Paredes on deck. Front swings and misses, 0-2. Sac City with just 3 conference games remaining as well. On the 19th, they'll take at home a doubleheader against Folsom Lake, and they're on the road on the 22nd at Sierra. 0-2 pitch misses outside, 1-2. They also have a non-league doubleheader in there against Merced. That is next Tuesday. So it's 1-2 now. on Kaylee Hunt. One out here, bottom of inning number 2. She swings and misses on the outside corner for the second consecutive strikeout. So 3 fly balls in the first inning. So far, 2 strikeouts in the second inning, and Lindsay Paredes will be the hitter. Been a hot hitter for the Beavers all year long. Tailed off a little bit. I think it's just a simple math. You can't hit 650 all season. So she's at 410 right now. 8 home runs, 30 RBI, 26 runs scored for the third baseman out of Pleasant Grove High. She takes a strike. 0-1, Savannah Haynes to follow. Beavers won the only meeting between these two teams back just about exactly a month ago on the 11th of March, a 5-1 decision. Paredes hits it out into center field. Rojel's going back. She's got a beat on it. It's overhead, over the fence, a home run. Lindsay Paredes. Home run number 9 gives the Beavers a 1-0 lead. Couldn't tell if he really got all of that one, but she got enough, and that's where she likes to go, right up the middle there. Hell went back to the fence, turned around, and just could not get to it as Paredes puts the Beavers on top by a run. First base runner for the Beavers, first hit of the game for anybody, and the Beavers lead it 1-0. Lindsay now with 9 home runs and 31 runs batted in. Savannah Haynes will step in. Savannah, one of a few, just a trio of sophomores on the team. She's out of Castro Oval High School, along with Maddie Demon and Kayla Adams. Haynes 230 on the season. She takes that one high for a ball. She's followed by our DP today, Addie Susag. So the crowd got going there for the first time for the Beavers. They lead it 1-0 on the Paredes home run. Haynes fouls that one out of play. Savannah even in the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. One, Savannah reaches out and fouls that one out of play, so it's 1-2.
It was hot in Savannah. It was probably like 80 to 85. It wasn't humid yet. It was a little humid. It wasn't, but it wasn't summer heat. That was the whole purpose of the trip.
1-2 coming up to Savannah Haynes. She'll swing and miss at a high fastball. So 3 strikeouts in the for Allman, but a home run for Paredes. Beavers going to the top of the third. They lead it 1-0.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the side. Potters get the win 8-5. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Top of the third inning from Becky Rustfield. It's Lily Lopez, Juliana McLean, and Elise McCartney. 7, 8, and 9 for the Panthers against Felicia Lipinski, who has given up 1 base runner on a base on balls, who was erased by a double play. First pitch is a little bit too high, imagine, to Lily Lopez, who's sitting at 219. She is out of River City High School, sophomore left fielder. 7 RBI, 5 runs scored for Lily, who takes the strike and evens the count up at 1-1. Got a little breeze coming. Looks like it's coming in a little bit, or going from right to left. Not bothering this crowd as they're out here sunning themselves. 1-1 pitch to Lopez. Chops it down to Paredes at third. She waits for the hop over to first. For the out. Taking her time, doing it right. Lindsay Paredes at third. 1 out, and Juliana McLean will be the hitter. She is our designated player today for Sac City. Comes to us from Rodriguez High down in Fairfield. 184 average on the season for Juliana with a home run and 5 runs batted in. Right-handed hitter against Lipinski, and she chops it down to Paredes, and Lindsay has to go up high to get it. Over to first. Got her by a step. Another good play at third by Paredes as she was waiting for that one, and it seemed to go a little bit farther than she thought. It took her off her feet a little bit, or off balance. Righted herself, gunned it across to Wiley, who's very busy over there, and 2 up, 2 down in the third. It'll bring up number 9 hitter Elise McCartney. .224 for Elise on the season. She takes a ball. She's from Truckee High School. Beautiful country up there, Truckee. I imagine Riley knows that. He's probably a big snowboarder. That sliced down the first base line foul. That's what I envision you, Riley, a snowboarder. Yeah, I thought so. 1-1 on McCartney. Jenna Potter on deck, the top of the order for the Panthers. We are in the top of inning number 3 here from Becky Rustfield. First of 2 between the number 14 ranked American River College Beavers and number 19 Sac City College Panthers. Chopper right back to Lipinski. She's got it on 2 hops over to first for the out. Good inning for Felicia here. 1, 2, 3 in the third. We go to the bottom of inning number 3. Beavers on top 1-0.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Bottom of inning number 3, it'll be Addie Susak, Jill Theodoro, and the top of the order, Felicia Lipinski for the Beavers, who lead this one 1-0. The one hit they got was the Lindsay Paredes home run in the second. Corey Allman has allowed just that one hit. She has struck out 3, and she'll face Susak, who's our designated player today, the freshman out of Whitney High School, batting .250 on the year, right-handed hitter. Half dozen more fans just arrived. A line drive foul down the left field line, and they brought a big bag of Taco Bell. So they're my favorite fans. Although Matt doesn't like them because one's wearing a Giants jersey. Oh, I think it's a Yokohama Giants jersey though, so it's not really the Giants. 0-1 on Addie Susak. Designated player. Also done some pitching. 5 games on the mound. She's got a 1-1 record for the Beavers. 0-1. Allman delivers, and Allman delivers a strike, 0-2. Quickly 0-2. Susak watches that one go outside, 1-2. Chloe Kimbrough behind the plate for Sac City in this game number 1 of the doubleheader. We might have to bring in some more bleachers. Riley, why don't you check on that with Coach Heather and see if we have more bleachers we can bring in for this overflow crowd. Susak lifts that one down the right field line. Coming on is McCartney going out the second baseman. Beautiful catch by Jenna Potter crossing the foul line in right field. Beautiful job by the second baseman getting all the way over there to make the catch and retire Susag. So with one out, we'll go to the number 9 hitter, Jill Theodoro. The left fielder out of Del Oro, hitting a 147 with 9 RBI and 8 runs scored. McCartney was coming in on that one, and Potter came out of nowhere. Well, actually, she probably came out of second base, but it seems like she came out of nowhere as Jill takes that one low for a ball, 1-0. A web gem play for the Panthers second baseman. And there's one out here in the bottom of inning number 3. Theodoro, 1 ball and no strikes. She lifts that one deep down the right field line. It's foul, giving Chase McCartney. She makes a headlong dive at it and doesn't quite get there, but I applaud the effort. I don't know if I'd make a headlong dive at a foul ball, but then again, that's why I'm not playing at this level. Covered a lot of ground herself, did at least McCartney out in right field. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one is on the outside corner, liberal outside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Phantom, the tortilla chips to the salad is a very important addition. The swivel can be.
J-Dog opening up her salad. She didn't bring it in a bento box. She just got in a giant container, and Matt is giving me all the ingredients one by one. Ground ball is hardly hit up the middle. Potter with another great stop. She's not going to be able to get Theodoro at first, though. Potter, what a play. Theodoro with the infield single. She hit it sharply, and Potter backhands it, trying to right herself a little bit. Not easy to do, and she couldn't get Jill over at first, so Theodoro's got a base hit, second hit for the Beavers, and here's Felicia Lipinski, who flied to short left center field her first time out. So, yeah, Matt's giving me all the ingredients and is loving the taco. What is it? Tortilla chips in the salad. Yeah, he's just like he's never seen that before. Of course, he was in the South. I don't know what they do there. Lipinski takes outside. And there's lettuce in there, too. Is that exciting to you, too? And carrots and stuff?
Never had a Southwest salad, Phantom.
I've had a Southwest salad. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
1 ball and no strikes. I don't criticize. I mean, I think it's a good salad, too. Don't get me wrong. But I wasn't as excited over the tortilla chips as you were. Lipinski pops that one up foul out of play. There used to be a cartoon. There was a cartoon dog. I don't remember his name, but they'd give him a bone and he would fly up in the air and settle down. Do you remember that, J-Dog? No, you're not old enough. And he would come down and he went, and that's what it reminded me of when you saw those tortilla chips. Like, man. That is outside for a ball. 2-1. It's not Scooby-Doo. No, it's way before that. It's from like the Looney Tunes or whatever, like the Bugs Bunny era, that genre. They gave the dog a bone, and every time he got a bone, he would float up in the air and then float down. Lipinski's going to bunt that. She pops it up, caught by Allman, first base, double play, Panthers. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. We go to the 4th. It's Beavers 1, Panthers nothing.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916 645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Top of inning number 4 after the Panthers pull off the double play on the attempted bunt by Lipinski. It'll be the top of the order. Jenna Potter, Chloe Kimbrell, and Ava Sagoon. Potter grounded out to first her first time up on a tremendous play by Jennifer Wiley down at first base. Potter with a tremendous play of her own, making a running catch and almost another one on a backhand stop up the middle, and she'll hit that ground ball down to Paredes, who scoops it up and goes across to first for the out. 3 of the last 4 have been ground balls to Lindsay Paredes. She's handled all 3 flawlessly, and that will be 1 out, and we'll go to Chloe Kimbrell, who grounded back to Lipinski her first time up. Actually, she tried to bunt. Lipinski picked it up, gunned it down to Kayla Adams, who made a nice play at first base, covering from her second base position. Kimbrell shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a call strike. I think fans just know that Matt's back, and that's why they're out here. But I tell you, Riley, you need to go on and get some bleeding, maybe some folding chairs or something. Go over to one of the auditoriums or something. Swing and a miss by Kimbrell. No, I don't want you to go to Home Depot. You don't have to go that far. Just going to get some folding chairs would be fine. I don't need you to go to Home Depot. Although I think there's one right over there. Check swing, did she go? I don't think she did. Ask the other umpire, and he'll say no, which is what he did. 1-2. Chloe Kimbrell, a sophomore out of Rockland High, so member of the Thunder, takes the 1-2 pitch, and she takes ball 2. Ran up on that one, and Lipinski missed the outside corner by just a little bit. We call it a skosh. 2-2 count, according to Riley Nixon. That's lifted foul down the left field line, and almost got another fan, a grown-up fan, and there's a little kid fan running around. Go get the ball, kid. If the kids don't go get the ball, what's the use of having kids around? Come on, go get the ball. No, he's just running around, looking for the snack bar or something. There's no snack bar. 2-2, that'll miss outside, 3-2. Maddie Demon holds it there, but it doesn't change the umpire's opinion of anything, and it's a full count now on Chloe Kimbrell with Ava Sagoon ready to go next for the Panthers. Chloe at 3:15, and she'll swing and miss at that one. Just about the same spot she went for that one, and she is a strikeout victim. That's the first strikeout for Lipinski, who came in with 138 and 145 innings. 2 outs, and Ava Sagoon will be the hitter. A .333 hitter on the season. Out of West High School back in Tracy. She takes a strike. Ava with 3 home runs, 18 RBI, and 23 runs scored. So, and a .333 average. So, a good sophomore season for the right-hander. Right-handed hitter, left-handed thrower down at first base. 1-1. Takes inside low, 2-1. So she definitely the power to tie this one up with one swing here. Lipinski being very careful with her. Kayla Garber on deck, the third baseman. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Game 1 of 2 between the Beavers and the Panthers. Big 8 conference play. Grounder over to Paredes. She waits for it to come down. She goes across the diamond. The Beavers are out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's ARC 1, SCC nothing.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Miller.
And we'd like to invite you to come see all that Miller's Ace Hardware has to offer and to give our happy and helpful staff a chance to earn your business.
Whatever project you're working on, from lawn and garden to home repairs, you'll find everything you need at the new Miller's Ace Hardware. Power tools from the best name brands, and one of the largest selections of barbecues and barbecue accessories featuring brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg. And if you're looking to freshen things up, visit the paint studio featuring Clark and Kensington, Benjamin Moore, and Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines. Miller's Ace Hardware, where customer and community service meet. Located on the corner of Madison and Fair Oaks, behind the Ferrari building.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita.
Bottom of inning number 4 from Becky Rustfield, Mark the Phenom Low, along with Riley the Engineer, and the Beavers with the 1-0 lead are going to have Jennifer Wiley, Kayla Adams, and Maddie Demon against Corey Allman, who's given up just 2 hits and struck out 3, allowed 1 run in 3 innings. Right-hander out of River Valley High School with a 14-6 record on the season, delivers the first pitch outside to Jennifer Wiley, who flied to center her first time up. Jennifer, .354 on the year with a pair of home runs. Playing first base, she's caught. She's played center field. She is one of, as we said, several Beavers who's played multiple positions. She lines that one into left center field. That's a base hit. It'll go all the way to the fence. Rahel is on it quickly, but Jennifer Wiley is going to motor into second base, standing up with a leadoff double here in the 4th. Rahel's been playing in right center field for the right-handed hitters. That time she was shaded over to left center, but Wiley, the perfect position to get it by her and scoot it over to the fence, and she is at second base with the 3rd hit for the Beavers, and Kayla Adams, who flied to medium deep left field her first time up. Pitch that she got a hold of, but not perfectly a hold of, and it settled in Lily Lopez's glove back to end the bottom of inning number 1, and she's up here with Wiley at second base and nobody out here in inning number 4. Kayla, a sophomore out of Rockland, takes outside for a ball. She comes in a .416 average, 7 home runs, now 2 behind her teammate Lindsay Paredes, 30 RBI, now 1 behind Lindsay, who picked up number 31 back in the 2nd inning. Kayla, it's a ground ball to shortstop. Wiley's going to stay there, and over to first base is Banks. So Adams is retired and does not advance the runner. Wiley was thinking about it, but that ball was hit pretty hard. I think if she would have taken over or taken off, Banks could have dished it over to Garber at third, and she would have been retired. So probably the right move to stay put with 1 out. Now Maddie Demon will be the hitter. She took a call, third strike her first time up. Batting at .338 on the year is Maddie, with a dozen runs batted in, a dozen runs scored as well. She swings and fouls that one back to the screen. 0-1. Got a bunch of cameras on the screen. We got the camouflage camera. We got, of course, the Stones Broadcast Network's camera. And then one looks like kind of a clock radio or something in there. That's that bottom one there that's hooked in by bungee cords like it's on the back of a motorcycle. Yeah. Got a lot of them in there. Maddie takes high, 1-1. Throw back, and they're going to have her in a pickle. Dive into third. She is out. Great play by the catcher, Chloe Kimbrough, who threw back behind Wiley at second. Jennifer got off a little too far. Potter with the catch, threw it over to third, and Wiley is out. So the Beavers getting doubled off last inning, getting picked off this inning. Now started off promising, but right now it's 2 outs and nobody on. Demon, I believe the pitch was a ball, so we should be at 1-1, I think. And it'll be a 1-1 count. Demon lines it, but foul down the right field line into the grass bunker, the pit down there, as it's known. 1-2. Not like the Peach Pit on 90210, just the pit. Boy, Kimbrough came up really gunning that ball down to second base. But it wasn't as good of a throw. I mean, I think Wiley could have got back in. Demon takes high and outside, 2-2. But Potter, who moves around a lot at second base, crossing the bag, making the catch, and making the play. So we got 2-2 and 2 outs here in the 4th. Maddie takes inside and low, so it's full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Beautiful day out here at Becky Russ Field. Great crowd. And so far, a very well-pitched game by both teams. Look out, that's inside, ball 4. So the base on balls after the pickoff. Demon at first, and Kaylee Hunt will be the hitter. Kaylee, a strikeout victim back in the second inning. So she's 0 for 1, coming in at 273.
Right fielder Kaylee Hunt.
First base on balls issued by Corey Allman, her 29th of the season, I believe. Yes. Hunt fouls that one right back to the screen, somehow missing all 3 cameras. And it is 0-1. Isabella Rahel, as she has done so far for almost every hitter. The left-hand hitter, she's in left center. The right-hand hitter, she's in right center. And that's where she is right now for the left-hand hitting Hunt. Kaylee takes high for a ball, 1-1. Beavers 11-5 in Big 8 conference play. The Panthers 9-7. Panthers are very impressive, 22-10 overall. Beavers 18-12-1. Ground ball down the first base, handled by Sagoon, and she'll step on the bag, and that's the end of the bottom of the 4th. We go to the 5th. Beavers on top, 1-0. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause I
Generally,
know
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are
Back to Becky Russ Field, top of inning number 5. Mark the Phantom Low here with Riley the engineer. J-Dog on the scoreboard. Matt Pearson is back from his visit to Atlanta and Savannah, we found out, although we don't know why, but he did go to Phillies-Braves, a couple of Phillies-Braves games, and they split, so he was relatively happy about that. Kayla Garber will start us off in the 5th. She'll be followed by Larissa Banks and Isabella Rohel. For the Panthers, Garber grounded to short her first time up, hit it very hard, and Savannah Haynes knocked it down. That is the ball, 1-0, and threw her out. Home run 25 batted in for Kayla, who's batting a very respectable 412, probably better than respectable, and she takes a strike, 1-1. Actually, I think that's robust. 412. There's a grounder over the top of the mound. Lipinski goes up and gets it and throws her out. That would have been a tough play at short for Haynes if she had to come in on it. But Lipinski extends the arm and grabs it, throws her out at first base. With 1 out, Larissa Banks will be the hitter. She got a base on balls her first time up. Out of Rosemont High School, Larissa, just a freshman, playing at shortstop, and she takes high, 1-0. Banks, 245 on the season, has a home run, has driven in 19 for the Panthers, and she takes high again. 2-0. The freshman Felicia Lipinski on the mound, 14-7 on the year. ERA of 2.94. Just under a strikeout an inning for Lipinski, but she only has 1 in this game, but her defense has been doing a tremendous job. 2-0 pitch right down the middle for a strike, 2-1. Paredes with 4 assists. on the infield. Savannah Haynes with one. A couple. That one's rounded back to Lipinski. She's going to go to first for the out. That's the third time that Felicia has thrown out a runner. Maybe make that the fourth time. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up Isabella Rohel, the center fielder. She had a pop fly out into short right center that Kayla Adams went out and made a nice catch on back in inning number 2 and then gunned it to first base to double Banks off for the inning-ending double play. So she is 0 for 1 and takes that one high. Isabella 307 on the year. Check swing, and that's down low. River City High School for Isabella. 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike, 2-1. Beavers outfield playing medium deep and straight away for the Panthers center fielder. Lily Lopez in the on-deck circle. 2-1 pitch is hit sharply up the middle into center field for a base hit. First hit of the game for the Panthers is a sharp single to center by Isabella Rohel, and she is over there with 2 outs here in inning number 5. And now Lily Lopez, who grounded to third her first time up. Also from River City High, she's hitting .219 on the year. Batting in the number 7 spot for the Panthers. Hits it right back to Lipinski. Felicia to first for the out. So 3 assists in the inning for Lipinski, 3 putouts for Wiley. We go to the bottom of inning number 5. Beavers still on top by 1-0.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Bottom of inning number 5, Lindsay Paredes starts us off. That's a good tunes. That's some good tunes there. Riley, I don't know if you're playing the tunes or what, but I was kind of rocking out right there. Lindsay Paredes, who hit a home run to center field for the only scoring in this ball game. Her last time up back in the second inning will lead us off. Then Savannah Haynes and Addie Susag against Corey Allman, who's given up 3 hits and a run in 4 innings and struck out 3. Paredes takes outside for a ball, 1-0. Lindsay came in at 4-10. She now has 9 home runs and has driven in 31 runs. The freshman out of Pleasant Grove High, holding down third base for the Beavers, as she has all season long. 1-0 coming up. She'll take inside corner for a strike, 1-1. She must be standing very close to the plate because I was very close to her. So it is 1 ball and 1 strike. Right-handed hitter against Allman. Hit high in the air to right field. Coming on and in is McCartney, and she'll make the catch in medium deep right field for the out. So 1 out here in the 5th. Savannah Haynes, who struck out her first time up, will be the hitter. Looks like Kai Williams might come up and bat in the Suseg spot. And she has a bat and a helmet on in the on-deck circle.
Now batting for the Beavers, number 9.
She is our flex player today, Addie the designated player. Here's Savannah. Swings and misses at a good pitch right down the middle. Good cut out of by Savannah, but she is 0-1 here with 1 out in the 5th inning. Haynes swings and misses. Took something off that one, did Corey Allman, and she is successful with it. 0-2 on Savannah Haynes. 230 on the year with 11 RBI. And it's just a little bit outside, so it's 1-2.
So
1-2 to Savannah Haynes. Swing. She went around on the high fastball, and that's the strikeout for Allman, her 4th of the game. 2nd of Haynes with 2 outs here quickly in the 5th. It'll be Kai Williams hitting. Our flex player. She will bat in the Susag spot. Addie popped out to second base when her last time up, her first time up, her only time up so far. And Kai Williams will take this at bat. Kai at 286 on the year, 3 home runs, and she scored 7. Jill Theodoro on deck.
So what I was going to say about Aaron is, I'm so glad you could finally help with it because, like, I've actually asked, other.
Williams takes inside for a ball, 1-0.
I don't know. There might have been like I missed a basketball, or it was like other overlap games maybe. But like I've actually asked before all this happened in the last 10 days.
1 ball, no strikes on Williams. 2 outs here in the 5th. She takes a strike, uses it up at 1-1. Game 2 will follow about 35 minutes after this one here at Becky Russ Field. Williams takes down low and inside. It's 2-1. Everybody has to stretch out, have a little lunch, kind of, resettle themselves and everything. That takes about a half an hour or so. Williams swings and misses. 2-2. Guy came right over from the basketball team. She's the point guard for the Beavers. Swings and misses, and Allman gets a 2-strikeout inning here in the 5th. We'll go to the 6th. Beavers still on top, 1-0.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Top of inning number 6, Beavers leading it 1-0. It'll be Juliana McLean, Elise McCartney, and then Jenna Potter at the top of the order for the Panthers. They got their first hit of the game. Isabella Rohel, a single in the 5th inning. She was stranded there. McLean grounded to third, her first time up. She is the designated player today, the DP. She has a home run and 5 runs batted in on the season out of Rodriguez High down in Fairfield, and she'll take a ball. So it's 1-0 on Juliana. Foul ball back to the screen. 1 ball and a 1 strike. McLean, McCartney, and Potter here in the top of inning number 6. Fouled out of play, so it's 1-2. That was too far for you, Riley, to make a try at it. I know you were trying to make that half-hearted late attempt to show you're into things, but that was just too far away. I have to worry about that one. 2-2 now. That's fouled out of play and about the same spot. And Riley with the same attempt. That's well done. Good consistency there. 2-2 on Juliana McLean leading off here in the top of inning number 6. That one is high for a ball. 3-2. That's line, but foul down the first base line. Solid strike by McLean. Couldn't keep it fair, and it'll be run down by Kaylee Hunt out in right field. Crazy stat for the Beavers. They are 14-4-1 away from home, just 4-8 here at Becky Rust Field. I mean, they have played some very good teams here, but still. Check swing, ball 4. McLean gets the base on balls, the second issued by Lipinski. At just 40 on the season. I think we might get either a runner or a pinch hitter here as the Panthers conferring with the got a pinch runner down there. I think that was number 5, Ileana Cano, maybe. Let's make sure I get a number there of our pinch runner, but we do have a pinch runner here for McCartney, or for McLean, and McCartney comes up to the plate. Elisa 224, you think she might be sacrificing. And that one, I think, might have hit her on the foot. And she'll go down to first base, hit by a pitch. So first and second. It's not number 5, it is number 9, Izzy Fisher, who is the pinch runner, as the Beavers are going to talk things over out on the mound as the leadoff hitter Jenna Potter comes up here. McLean got the base on balls. McCartney hit in the foot with a pitch. As we said, Izzy Fisher is the pinch runner out at second base for McLean. And that'll bring Jenna Potter to the plate, the sophomore out of Vacaville. Grounded to first, grounded to third. And the Beavers obviously expecting a sacrifice situation with Potter, with Chloe Kimbrell and Ava Sagoon following her in the order. Potter, no home runs, 12 runs batted in, 26 runs scored. She's hitting at .319 on the year. So Paredes, let's see how the Beavers want to play this. Paredes at third, Haynes at short, Adams at second, Wiley at first. Wiley already coming in anticipation of Potter trying to lay one down. I was worried about the leadoff hitter, though. She bunts it down the third base line, but Slapinski picks it up over to first for the quick out to Adams. The throw goes back, and Williams, who is coming from center field to try to get behind the runner. Not a bad idea, but the throw almost got away from her. It's a sacrifice for Potter. Moves Fisher to third and McCartney to second and puts it in the hands of Chloe Kimbrell, who's hitting .315 on the season and takes the ball outside. No home runs, 6 runs batted in, 29 runs scored for the catcher out of Rockland High. She has grounded or tried to bunt and struck out. So she's 0 for 2, and she takes a strike on the outside corner. Tried to bunt back in the first, was thrown out by Lipinski, then struck out in the fourth. Swinging strike on a 3-2 pitch. So Chloe 0 for 2 in this one, but with a .315 average on the season. Beavers with first and third are in. She's going to bunt it. She pops it up. Lipinski calls everybody off, makes the catch. The runner at second base, McCartney, was way off, but there was nobody covering second because everybody was running to the corners. So Kimbrell pops out to the pitcher. 2 outs now, but the dangerous Ava Sagoon to hit her. at .333 on the season with 3 home runs, 18 runs batted in, and 23 runs scored. She has first pitch is a ball. She has popped out to first base and grounded to third. That one is in there for a strike, so it's 1-1 to Ava Sagoon. Playing at first base for the Panthers. 2 on, 2 out here in the 6th. Fisher, the pinch runner, at third base. McCartney at second. That's fouled out of play, 1-2. Sagoon out of West High School down in Tracy, California. Swing and a miss. She got her on strikes, and the Beavers get out of a 2-on, no-out situation. Here in the 6th, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Beavers still clinging to a 1-0 lead.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Bottom of inning number 6, Beavers escaped the jam in the top of the inning. Jill Theodoro, and then the top of the order, Felicia Lipinski and Jennifer Wiley. Lipinski, I got to check. She is, for a pitcher, she's got a lot of putouts and a lot of assists in this one. Cut about 3 pop flies already and threw a bunch of runners out. But we'll turn our attention to Jill Theodoro, who has an infield single in this one. Just 3 hits off of Corey Allman in the first 5 innings, and Jill has one of them. She lifts that one out of play to our right. A smash up the middle that Jenna Potter made a tremendous stop on and tried to right herself and throw Theodora out of first base, but couldn't do so. So Jill is 1 for 1 out of Del Oro High School. Hits a sharp grounder on the first. Nice job by Sagoon to reach out and grab that one. That could have been headed toward right field, but the Panther first baseman makes an excellent play for the first out here in the 6th, and Felicia Lipinski will be the hitter. She has flied to center and popped out trying to bunt. So Felicia 0 for 2, carrying a .371 average into this one. The freshman out of Dixon High School. Pride of the Rams. Left-hander against Corey Allman. Lipinski pops it up left center field. Rahel is calling for it, shading her eyes. On the run, she'll make the catch. And the quick out there for the second of the inning. And Jennifer Wiley will be the hitter. Wiley flied to center her first time, then she slashed to double to left center her last time. So Jennifer is 1 for 2. Another one of the 3 hits for the Beavers. Lindsay Paredes home run, the other one. Wiley comes in at .354. She's followed in the lineup by Kayla Adams. Beavers would love to get Kayla up with a runner on base here in the bottom of the 6th as they just lead it by 1. Wiley takes, and it is called a strike, 0-1. No balls and one strike on Jennifer Wiley out of Union Mine High School. She takes ball one. Rohel in left center, and even McCartney in right field playing a little bit shaded over to right center for the left-hander hitting Wiley. That was a good-looking pitch right there, and it's called a strike. 1-2 on Jennifer Wiley, who's very unhappy with herself for not swinging at that pitch. I understand. 2 outs, 1-2 on Wiley. Bottom of inning number 6 here from Becky Rustfield. Hits it high in the air to center field. Rahel's going back. She's got room at the track and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So, comes down to the 7th. Beavers 1 and the Panthers nothing.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Top of inning number 7 will be Kayla Garber, Larissa Banks, and Isabella Rohel for the Panthers. That's 4, 5, and 6 against Felicia Lipinski, who's gone through 6 innings. She has struck out 2, allowed 1 hit. She's walked 2 and hit 1. And Garber has grounded out twice, once to short and once back to the pitcher. The left-hander takes a ball. Hitting .412 coming in with a home run and 25 RBI. Kayla out of St. Francis High, who I believe are the Troubadours. We'll check that, but I think that's what it is, and I like that. 1-0 is right down the middle for a strike, 1-1 on Kayla Garber. Banks and Rohel to follow in the top of inning number 7, game 1. I would say a close to capacity crowd here at Becky Russ Field for this one. That's fouled out of play. 1-2. Always look around because we've had 2 spectators almost beaten by foul balls today. One of them was eating a snack, so there was an excuse for that. The other one just wasn't paying attention. 1-2 on Garber. Swing and a miss. Got her on strikes. Great pitch by Lipinski on the outside corner. Her 3rd strikeout of the day. And with 1 out, Larissa Banks comes to the plate. Also home run power. She has 1. 19 RBI. She has walked and grounded back to the pitcher.
Number 7, shortstop, Larissa Banks.
Banks at 245 on the year. Out of Rosemont. Takes the strike. Off speed from Lipinski. That is right down the middle again, 0-2. Coming up to Banks. Call strike 3. 2 strikeouts here in the 7th. Pushes the total to 4 for the game, and Isabella Rohel, who has the only hit for the Panthers, will be the hitter. She popped out to second base back in the 2nd, then singled up the middle in the 5th. And she takes the ball 1-0. Isabella 3:07 coming in. Out of River City High. Thinks about it, doesn't go, and it's called a strike. Evens it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Rohel. Strike 2 down the middle. Lily Lopez on deck, hoping for a chance here in the 7th. 1-2 now on Isabella. Fouls it out of play, spoils it down the right field line, and so it's still 1-2 on the Panthers center fielder. No home runs, 3 runs batted in, 15 runs scored on the season. Here's the 1-2. It is inside 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's right, Riley. Riley makes the 2 balls and 2. And the umpire got into the swing of things, too. He says, I'm going to do that. Grounder out towards shortstop. Haynes waits for the hop. Across the diamond. Not in time, and it's a too high. Rohel's going to go for second, and she is going to make it. It's going to be a single and an error. Rohel beating it out there and going to second on the throw from Haynes. Second hit of the game, both by Rohel. And it'll bring up Lily Lopez with a chance to drive in the tying run. She is grounded to third and grounded back to the pitcher. Haynes kind of thought maybe she should have charged that one if she had a chance to. She played it back on the hop. A good throw to first. It would have been really close. Isabella got down the line. So she's at second with 2 outs. Right down the middle for a strike, and she got a great secondary lead as well, did Rohel. Lopez took a strike down the middle. Lily grounded to third and grounded back to the pitcher, so she is 0 for 2 in this one. Also out of River City High. Did not go, and that is outside for a ball. And the catcher. It's like Jennifer Wiley is behind the plate now. The Beavers have Maddie Demon out at first base, so they have changed spots. It's a sharp ground out towards second. Nice play by Adams. She turns, she throws to first on a hop, and Demon scoops it out, and that's your ball game. Tremendous play by Kayla Adams and Maddie Demon. Tremendous job by Felicia Lipinski. She throws a 2-hitter. And that is your ball game. 2 hits allowed by Lipinski. She gets her 15th win of the season. The big blow, the home run by Lindsay Paredes, got to also nod to Corey Allman, who went 6 innings, gave up just 3 hits and 1 run for the Panthers. But it's the Beavers grabbing the big win in Game 1 of our doubleheader. The final score, Beavers 1 and the Panthers nothing. We're back with Game 2 in a very short while. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.